I mean, I was interested in Dennis creatively because he's such a great actor, and he did seem, though, to match it. He seemed like he could belong there, coming from, Texas, somehow rural area. And I like the idea of taking a kind of a American hero type character who's done, gone into outer space for us and right stuff, and has played such iconic characters to somehow turn it upside down and make him a little more corrupt in this film. I like that idea.
I think, we talked a lot before we shot, and we did, a lot of preparation, and, he gave me a lot of inspirations, like to watch this documentary, Food Incorporated, to watch the Last Picture Show. And then he doesn't say a lot, he lets you do your thing. I mean, one thing he did tell me, he was like, don't move. He sometimes told me not to move, which was like, oh God, I can't move. But I guess he's such a good director, so from watching his other films, I just trusted him.
Working with Ramin, is there something that was unexpected for you in terms of every director's different, something that he did to perhaps support a performance from you that maybe you haven't gotten from a director before?
Well, this was my first big film, and having a director like Ramin was incredible. He's a very hands-on director and knows exactly what he wants, and just working on the character with him and seeing his point of view, because he knows every detail, about every character, where they were before this, after, everything. And so just seeing, his take on it and then adding, my side of it, it was something really special, I think.
Yeah, I got the script and read it. It was a very compelling story, a complex character, but I wasn't familiar with Ramin's movies, which I watched, and that was really what made me really want to work with him. He makes these very, very interesting stories. He'd worked with non-actors before, and at the same time, he got these incredible performances out of them. And there was one particular movie he made, Chop Shop, over this performance of this little boy who was a non-actor and has this amazing performance. I said, if you can get a performance out of me like that, I really want to work with you.
You're from Wisconsin?
I was born there, yeah.
So did you know farmers when you were growing up?
I mean, I moved when I was 4. My dad was in the FBI, so I didn't know a lot of farmers, no. But I actually do have a romanticized idea in my head of like farming sounds so cool. But from the research that I've done, it's nothing like what I pictured it to be.
I lived with farmers for 4 or 5 months in Iowa, and most of the stories actually come from what I saw and from the people I met and talked to. Most of the characters were inspired by real people, and the stories were inspired by real stories that were just mixed up, turned around a little bit here and there. And they have seen the film, and they've all told me that this matches what they're feeling and what they know about. So I was happy to hear that.
We talked a lot about Willie Loman in Death of a Salesman before we were making this film, because Henry Whipple, the character, besides being a farmer in this multi-billion-dollar business that is farming today, he's also a seed salesman, and he presents this exterior to the world of very confident and maybe a little shady too as time goes by.